One thing that we have always mentioned when it comes to XRP is banks using XRP for payments, or banks using XRP for on-demand liquidity, or banks just using the tech itself. We're talking about crypto in general. We're not even just talking about XRP, just banks using crypto. We've always talked about it, we've always addressed it, and for the longest time people have been saying, like, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Well, guess what? We have been waiting for regulations. And guys, Bank of America, major US bank, one of the largest ones out there, has now flipped. They have flipped and they've confirmed what's coming. They confirmed what's about to happen. We have to talk about this. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. Let's dive on in and let's talk about a few things. Number one, let's talk about XRP itself. Let's talk about the tech. Let's talk about it for a second. For well over 4 years now, I have talked about how XRP could ultimately become a massive piece of the financial system. It's because of the efficiencies, right? We have proven tech here, regulatory clarity, high performance, stuff like that, which is big. But it's about how everything is changing. Finance as a whole is going through one of the largest changes in history. Probably the largest change that will happen for the next 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 plus years. We don't know, right? This is one of the biggest things in history, and it's about to unfold in real time. Now, one thing that we recently heard was from Brad Garlinghouse, right? Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. And he was at the summit, and he said, and I quote, as you guys can see here, "And I suspect rather imminent US regulatory clarity." Now, prior to that, he addressed how the largest capital markets are finally embracing crypto, and they're talking about crypto strategic reserves. He said a step function change in adoption is closer than you think. Now, this was on the 16th. Let's go back a few months prior to this post, though, and we're talking about going back to May of 2024, when the SVP of Ripple X, Marcus Infinger, said our meetings with TradFi around tokenization have become much more tangible. They now come to Ripple with real use cases teed up. Guys, banks have not, like, when we really say, like, banks have been ready for a while, they haven't just been sitting on the sidelines this whole time. If you go back to 2014, 2015, 2016, even around like that whole time period, right? You had banks that were open to the technology. They were innovating with the technology. They were, trialing the technology. Even JP Morgan, the largest bank in the world, has a private DLT chain, which is Onyx, right? It's built off of the private Ethereum chain. They use blockchain technology every single day. Now, we know that those private chains are not going to be, the big deal. We already know that. The IMF told us this. The BIS told us this. We've heard it from even the World Economic Forum. But as we do think about that, right, the banks have been here this whole time. And here we have from a Ripple employee telling us that TradFi, in terms of their meetings, they already have real use cases teed up. They're just waiting for one thing: regulations. We even have here at FT Crypto yesterday, I discussed why it won't be long before banks are ready for mass adoption of blockchain. Spoiler alert, it's happening. Let's go over here. We have new. Trump to soon sign an executive order easing bank ownership of digital assets, says Circle CEO. This is a big one. Okay, we're talking more so about like SAB 121, And we're talking about banks being open to owning digital assets, having digital assets potentially in their, balance sheets, or, having just crypto services being ran through the bank, you name it. I mean, this could very well lead to mass adoption of crypto very, very easily. Why? Well, because one of the biggest things that have limited the retail sector from owning, buying, selling, trading crypto is the security aspect, right? They don't want to touch these exchanges. They don't trust them, especially after FTX and all of these, big headline articles coming out. So if they could buy and sell and trade crypto within their banking app that they use 24/7 all the time anyways, why wouldn't they be buying, selling, and trading crypto? If the president is also talking about crypto, you hear crypto everywhere, they are going to immediately tap into those crypto services because it's through their bank. They can trust their bank. It's secure. This completely shuts down every single obstacle to crypto. It is going to open the floodgates. Now, over here, we have Circle CEO expects imminent U.S. executive orders to widen crypto. Again, Brad Garlinghouse also said imminent U.S. regulatory clarity. And within this, right, we have those executive orders that will allow banks to trade crypto, offer crypto investments to wealthy clients, and hold it in portfolios. Now, I don't like the whole idea to wealthy clients only. I think all of their clients should be open to, crypto. But I get it. I understand it. It makes sense. But I do think that this is going to be very, very exciting. They do mention the SAB 121, right? The Staff Accounting Bulletin 121, which he said effectively made it punitive for banks and financial institutions and corporations even to hold crypto assets on their balance sheet. So that is going to be a big one. If they repeal that, SAB 121, the game officially begins for banks to go all in on crypto. That's something I think to watch closely in terms of executive orders, he said. I'm strongly in favor of repealing it, and I would hope that President Trump would take that action as well. We expect the committee to work to be very active literally in the coming weeks, and this is from Congress on digital asset regulations. We expect the new SEC will take action, adding this will almost certainly bring banks much more into the custodial space. Big deal. Broad-based adoption of crypto is good for the ecosystem, and we're very much supportive of other participants coming in as well. So listen, we're about to witness some very big changes. Now, Bank of America, the CEO of Bank of America signals potential crypto integration. Breaking. Bank of America CEO says the financial industry is ready to adopt crypto payments if regulators give the green light. This is a very substantial update. This is a massive statement, and this is something that I think everyone should focus on, because this is integration of cryptocurrencies into the bank. Bank of America CEO has indicated readiness within the financial sector to adopt cryptocurrencies for payments, contingent on receiving regulatory approval. This statement has sparked speculation and optimism in the crypto community about potential mainstream banking integration of cryptocurrencies like XRP, though no definitive adoption has been confirmed by the bank. But this is from CNBC over here. Bank of America CEO says financial industry will jump into crypto payments if regulators allow it. Guys, this is a huge statement. This is what we have been waiting for. If we have SAB 121 repealed, this officially opens those floodgates. And yes, XRP, everyone should focus on XRP. I made a post regarding this. I said, Bank of America, Ripple plus XRP, if you really have been focused on the target, you know the deal. Because if we go and look at a few things, let's start off with this going back to 2023. Ripple says US banks will want to use XRP cryptocurrency after partial victory in SEC fight. This goes back to 2023 when we got XRP is not a security. Ripple is confident US banks will start wanting to use XRP for cross-border transactions after a judge gave the firm a partial victory in its fight against the SEC. General Counsel Stu Alderati told CNBC. And yeah, listen, when we think about what's happening here, why wouldn't US banks want to use XRP? It's a US-based crypto project, essentially. Ripple, which would essentially be integrating with these banks to offer XRP as a service, they are also a massive name in the US. They've been fighting the good fight with the SEC. It feels like they're one step away from having this case put behind them. We now have a pro SEC in the US as well. It just feels like everything's aligning perfectly here. And also remember, and this goes back to just December of 2024, so last year, just December, big news. Ripple is a platinum member of American Bankers Association. Big shout out to Good Morning Crypto for this. Going back to June of 2024, Ripple is a leader in enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, transforming how the world moves, manages, tokenizes, and stores value. Citing that XRP is a green digital asset, helping create a world without economic borders. Here's why this is important. Number one, legitimacy. Enhances Ripple's credibility within traditional banking by association with the ABA. By the way, US banks would be looking at that and saying, wow, this is legit. Advocacy. Provides influence over banking policies and regulations. Networking. Facilitates partnerships and business opportunities with banks. Education. Promotes blockchain education among bankers. Market expansion opens new markets for Ripple's blockchain solutions in banking. And then the American Bankers Association is noted as the largest financial trade group in the United States, representing banks of all sizes, including community banks, regional banks, and large money center banks, federal savings associations, mutual savings banks, and trust companies. It's stated that ABA members employ more than 2 million people, safeguard 18 trillion in deposits, and extend nearly 11 trillion in loans, which implies a significant number of member institutions. The average member bank has approximately 250 million in assets, and together ABA members represent over 95% of the industry's 13.5 trillion in assets. And this is absolutely crazy that Ripple is a platinum member and has been since about roughly June of last year. When we think about all of these things that are lining, up perfectly for Ripple and XRP, it's shocking. And then let's go back to 2022. Bank of America to partner with Ripple for on-demand liquidity services after XRP lawsuit finishes. Now, again, the big thing here was regulations. Now we have from Bank of America's CEO that if regulators allow it, the financial industry will jump into crypto payments. Guys, this is a very, very big statement. Banks are ready. They have been ready. But the previous SEC and the previous admin has been a big blocker of banks adopting and utilizing crypto tech. If we have SAB 121 repealed, I'm telling you right now, the floodgates will open and a tidal wave of liquidity and money will hit this market faster than ever before. This is one of the most bullish statements that I have seen around crypto in a while. Guys, if this doesn't get you excited, I don't know what else will. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely have a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because I'm more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.